Hey people, how's it going? Oh, have I got one for you today? Um, I met an entire family of people who call themselves liberal Democrats, yet they're racist, they're anti-gay and trans, they hate immigrants, and boy are they racist towards black people. Yes, and they are registered liberal Democrats. Uh, they only call themselves Democrats based on a single criteria, and that's not being rich. Um, I didn't think this shit was even possible, but I mean, I'm fucking speechless. Like I'm just like, and then she says, I met this girl online. I actually started dating her. Um, she says she hates change. Isn't that like the number one thing for liberals and Democrats, that they want more change and that they accept change? Well, except for when it comes to Trump, anyway. Uh, the change is not always good, but I've never heard anybody use such racial fucking language. She calls black people monkeys. Her kids, her one son almost got into a fight with a guy on her birthday who happened to be black, and all he was yelling was nigger this and nigger that. And he calls himself a liberal Democrat. Yet they hate fags, they hate trans people. There's a lot of hate in this family of registered Democrats that call themselves liberal. Uh, I told her, I'm like, well, Obama's rich. There's an awful lot of rich Democrats, so you can't just use that single. And ever since I met this girl, I found out how more fucked up she is. That's why we're no longer together. But um, I never thought, like, I met some kids and where I used to live in a small country town that used to listen to rap music. They used to wear their pants hanging off their asses. They used to talk like "yo dog" and all that dumb shit. But yet they claim they hated black people because most of the people in that town don't like black people. I'm like, wait a minute, how can you not like black people when you're totally emulating them? I thought that was fucked up. Nope, these fucking some of the this I'm in Cole region in Pennsylvania, in Cole Township actually, Shamokin area. Um, I just can't believe that that's I I mean, I knew there's different kind of people out there, but that's to totally not even understand what your own political belief is. This is why, like, we are screwed. Like a lot of people seem to think that they they know their politics. They think just because you hate Trump that makes you a liberal. Well, that's not. There's lots of conservatives that don't like Trump too. So that's not. You can't use that single criteria for that reason. Um, it's just simply not sensible. But what does make sense anymore? Um, but I had to get that out because, like, my God, I could not believe that I was hearing, some of the stuff that comes out of her mouth. She was at the pharmacy the one day, in a grocery store that has a pharmacy in it. She was in there, and she went there right at closing time. And by the time it was her turn, they were already going to close. So I don't know if there was anybody behind her or what. And the girl that closed the gate in her face happened to be black. And from what she told me, she immediately said, like, don't get pissed off at me because your great 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 grandparents were slaves. Yeah, in a fucking grocery store. A Democrat liberal said this shit. So just the whole taking sides thing, this is how fucking stupid it is anymore. Like I said, I now I'm waiting to see like a gay loving conservative. Somebody, I want to see a conservative who's anti-religion. You know, uh, just I don't know. Like it just it blows my mind. They said I'm a fucked up individual myself, but that I really don't consider, people would say I'm more Republican leaning, but I just consider myself an American. And I think that's where more of us need to start considering ourselves instead of keep taking fucking sides, because we're just destroying this country farther and farther, and we're doing it to ourselves. We're separating among more and more fucking lines, and it's like, this is just getting ridiculous. You know, just everybody's against everybody anymore. Where's the united part?